Hi everyone, how's everyone doing here today? Thank you for watching, and I know I look a total mess. Unshaven, bad hair day. Well, I've been pretty busy, so I've been kind of just bogged down with a lot of things. Doing a lot of volunteer work and just keeping up with some of the efforts with the election. It's not that far away, and we're starting to approach crunch time. One of the things I've noticed is that people like Michael Moore and another analyst who, and also on the news, have actually made predictions that they feel Kamala Harris is going to win in 2024. Some of the results vary a little bit. Keep in mind, Michael Moore, he definitely predicted that Trump was going to win in 2016. Not that he wanted him to win, but I think he also predicted Biden's win. I'm not 100% sure. But when he did it looking at data. He looked at the information and saw how things were polling, and he came to that conclusion. Now, does that make him Nostradamus? No. Okay? There's no guarantees. He's still a human being. He can still make mistakes, but his intentions are for good. And if you watch any of his documentaries, they're pretty insightful. Cut to the chase. Should this give you a boost of confidence? Absolutely. But at the same time, don't get comfortable. Don't get complacent. If you're volunteering, like I am, keep it up. Keep it up and make it happen. If you're canvassing, keep doing that. If you're phone banking whenever you can, keep doing that. If you're writing postcards while there's still time, although it's getting close, keep writing those postcards, especially the swing states, and get them out there. Do what we got to do to win this election. We're not just winning it for ourselves or for Kamala Harris, we're winning it for America, for all Americans, because there's a lot at stake here. So like I said, this brings good news, and it definitely boosts my confidence, as I'm hoping it'll boost yours, but don't get comfortable. After November 6th, after you voted, or assuming you didn't vote on election day but voted early, then you can kick back and relax. Then you can take a deep breath and take a nice long nap that you definitely deserve. But for now, just keep up the efforts. I'm still talking to voters, and every now and then, surprisingly, I still get in touch with undecided voters. And you know what? I've even talked to a few Republicans that we actually had pretty productive conversations. Not lengthy, because for the most part, if somebody's voting for Trump, they're voting for Trump. Okay? Nothing I say or do is going to change that. But at the time, I was pushing local candidates, not so much Harris Waltz at the time, and I was trying to get them into the head. And I kind of left it as, you know what, go to the person's website, look at it, even though they're Democrat, and I point out that I voted Democrat and Republican in the past, and I say to them, you know what, if you like their policies, if you think they're good, give them the vote. That'd be great. I would appreciate that. At the very least, look. And if you don't vote for them, then you don't vote for them. Do I have any way of knowing for sure they're going to do that? No. There's no guarantees. But the one thing they pointed out to me is they said, you know what? Thank you for the chat. Thank you for listening. You weren't judging. You weren't getting mad. You weren't getting angry. You know, you didn't say anything condescending. You weren't insulting. You actually listened, and I heard out a few of your points. They didn't necessarily agree with all the points, but they did. Same thing with undecided voters. I say, speak your mind. Some people are pretty angry, not at me for calling them, but that, like, they have some serious concerns. So I try and point out the idea that the candidate I'm pushing, or that Kamala Harris and Tim Walz, they're the ones that are going to bring the solutions to the table, not Trump and Vance. So it takes patience, it takes perseverance, and guess what? You're going to get a lot of rejection, or people are just not going to listen, or you're going to get a few clowns that are going to try and mess with you. But again, keep up with the efforts. And if face-to-face or over the phone isn't your thing, write postcards and letters. There's still time. So, even though the predictions look good and some of the polling is in our favor, there's no guarantees, but I am more than confident that we can win. Worst case scenario, if Trump does win, I want to at least look in the mirror and say, I did the right thing. I tried to stop this. I tried to make sure this didn't happen. My conscience is clear, even though I'm concerned about the results. But I'm not going to give up. I'm going to still keep pushing on to try and get policies out there that do help Americans, even under a second Trump term, which will be pretty disastrous. But I am more than confident that Kamala Harris is going to win. But for that victory to happen, we got to keep up our efforts. So, again, I know I keep saying it, keep it up and make it happen. Keep volunteering. If you haven't done any volunteering yet, there's still time. Don't let your nerves or your whatever holding you back get in the way. Just make the effort and make it happen. Even if it's the most minimal effort, it adds up collectively. keep donating, whenever you can, without putting yourself in financial huck, of course, but just keep it up and make it happen, okay? Thank you for watching. I really hope you understand. And let's vote blue November 2024 and win this and take a huge deep breath, because you definitely would have deserved it.